Hello, it don't happen again, oh. See, break it. Terrorists raid Kwara community, adopt pregnant woman, 10 children, nursing mothers in Ekiti local government area. We never finish with this one, oh. Bandits kill 3, kidnap worshippers during church service in Kwara. And they thought they just released these people. And Nigerians, they ask question, how they release them? How they release them? Now, government come out say, DSS, military, contacted bandits. Hello, how are you? How is everything? You see, we are contacting you. For those worshippers you took from the church, release them, release them. If you don't release them, we're gonna deal with you. We're gonna deal with you. And they just release them. According to the spokesperson, look at it. Nigeria presidency confirms DSS. Military directly, they get their contact, directly contacted bandits to free 38 Eruku church worshippers. Now in Nigeria, they say, go to us, una they talk to these people, una negotiate, or una pay money. How they take release them? Now so they call the fear una, now so they call the respect una. Tell us how you do this thing. We are going to analyze all these things. We are going to discuss all of them. Wetin happen today after they don't negotiate, either via abeg or take money, we don't know. First, listen to him. Make him use the mouth, explain it. Then we can discuss everything.
First of all, what can you tell us about how the 38 worshippers at that church in Eruku, Kwara State were rescued?
Well, I think after the incident happened and the DSS and the military were involved in the rescue efforts. I think they got in contact with the bandits to release those people unarmed. And I think finally on Sunday, they were able to get them out unarmed.
So they basically know who they are.
Well,
and, because when you say rescue them, did they actually physically go there and get them out?
The security people, at the risk of revealing how they do their work, they do have a way of tracking these people.
Right.
So they know what's going on at any point in time. What sometimes restrains them from going after them is the risk of collateral damage.
Of course.
They go about abducting our people and they use them as shield so that they will not be attacked. So they don't just want to be attacking them, they need to be sure that they are not using our people as a kind of a shield.
But if the government did not attack them in order to rescue these people, how did they get them released? Because I mean, it seems almost...
They got in contact with them.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that it seems almost perverse for the people to abduct people and then a few days later release them.
They have a way of contacting them.
You mean they paid the money?
Not paying them. They know the risk. If they keep those people with them and they're saying release them, they know that the next thing will be for the government to embark on a kinetic action and attack their base.
Yeah, but they killed people.
But that's risky. But that's risky.
That makes
if
them
you attack their
criminal.
base, you can kill those.
No, I
victims.
understand that.
Yeah.
But I mean, what people are curious to know, because it is not the government who are directly under threat. It's the people, and the people have to know how you go about doing these things in order to shore up their own defense.
I think that's left for the security people to discover. What I know is that they contacted them to release those they have abducted.
And they just acquiesced, did they?
Because they know the consequence of not acquiescing to government demand, that they should release, let those people go, so that, because they know that the consequence is that the government will come and pummel them.
But does that mean that some kind of a deal was done then to say, because I mean those people killed people, so technically they are, I mean, they should be arrested, tried and prosecuted and face the full wrath of the law.
The first thing that government has to do is to get those people freed.
Right.
And government has achieved its objective. As for the next level of action, it's left for the security people to take. I don't want to second guess them. They know what they have to do. They've taken the precaution to make sure that at least they retrieve those people from there. That's the first thing. So the next line of action is left for that. I don't want to be talking about.
You don't hear us. Now, let's talk about this matter. We'll talk how it started. Kidnappers attack a church in Eruku, Kwara State. They kill people and kidnap 38 worshippers. Remember, they kill though, they buy people. They buy. No be only say they kidnap. And kidnap 38 worshippers, including women and children. No punishment here too. After the attack, the government said they contacted the bandits. They contacted them. Listen, no, contacted. They said they tracked them and knew their location. They no buy them. They no drive them come out. Just release those people. They said they asked the bandits to release the hostages. And the bandits quietly, with due respect, release them without any fight. What does that signal? What did that one tell you say go happen next? The government insisted no ransom was paid, no attack was carried out. We simply told them to release the people. Otherwise, we will deal with it now. Because of that fear, they quickly released them. You heard him. But they did not arrest the bandits. After they released them, una no go there go arrest them or drive them come out. They did not go back to attack them. Did they warn them not to try it again next time? Since they respect them, where did they respect them? Since una fit call them say release them, una also tell them say no try am next time. They did not punish anyone for the people killed in the church. No justice for them. They fit just talk by you for church. No justice for you. As long as you're a bandit, a Fulani S-man, no justice. They fit talk by you for mosque. No justice. Buy for road, no justice. As long as the one where they carry, they could just release them. You follow its ways. Now, boom. What did be boom? Break it. After that, boom. Now yesterday, now he did that interview. Boom. Terrorists raid Kwara community. No fear again now. I just called the last time. Abducted pregnant woman, 10 children, nursing mothers in Ekiti local government area of Kwara State. The same place, not far away from that place. We will see what this report even talks say. According to some reporters, they thought say terror swept through Isapa community in the Ekiti local government area of Kwara State on Monday evening as terrorists invaded the town, abducting a pregnant woman, 10 children, 2 nursing mothers, and several others. Some reports that Isapa lies a short distance from Eruku, where similar attack inside church took place recently. According to the national pilot, the attack occurred around 6 p.m. on November 24th, 2025, when an estimated 20 to 30 armed bandits stormed the community, advancing with a large herds of cattle and firing sporadically. You see so? They say now herd of cattle, Fulani S-men. Now they terrorize Kwara. That's why I put that picture. Now Fulani S-men, they terrorize Kwara. Now they terrorizing, meaning terrorists. They are the terrorists disturbing Nigeria. ISWAP and Boko Haram, they did Borno, they did northeast. But the one where they invade everywhere towards south, now Fulani herders. An elderly woman was struck by a stray bullet during the assault. A community leader who confirmed the incident said 11 people were adopted, including 7 members of the same family. Among the kidnapped victims are a pregnant woman, 2 nursing mothers, and several young children. The adopted individuals have been identified as Talutu Kabiru, Magaji, Kade, Adiza, Miriam, Saima, Abibat, a housewife, Fatima Yusuf, a housewife, Sarah Sunday, pregnant woman, Lami Fidelis, a nursing mother, and Aja Naala. Eyewitnesses explained that the government moved through parts of the town, leaving multiple bullet holes in walls and doors. Expended AK-47 shells were recovered across the community after the attackers fled. Let's go back to our discussion. Another kidnapping in the same Kwara shows one thing. In the same Kwara, this kidnapping where it take place show one thing. We are using this as a case study for this class. Whatever the government did not stop them this time. Whatever they did for those church worshippers, no stop them this time. I'm not saying that the same group, it no stop them. All of them, they hear the stories now. They listen to news, it no stop them. Close to the very same area where they contacted the bandits. The place where this one happened, so if they close to where the first one happened, what will they talk about? The church people. The very same zone where they negotiated with them. The very same place where they claim no ransom was paid has been hit again. We'll continue. This means the bandits are not afraid. The bandits are not discouraged. The bandits did not learn any lesson. If anything, they feel more bold after the alleged call. We don't know what is inside the call. Oh. Whatever is in the call, no make them fear. It actually give them more morale. But what is that thing inside the call? We don't know. 3, if Ransom was paid secretly, then other groups will copy it. If and only if. That is how banditry works. If group A kidnaps and gets money, group B will say, so Nigeria pays. Let's go and kidnap too. Abi? No consequence. We buy anyone, we don't buy anyone, they will just pay us to release people to them. Abi? If group A kidnaps and even gets attention or negotiation, group B will say, the government will beg us to. No risk. This creates a chain reaction. Bro, see, this type of thing what they do for those church worshippers, they create chain reaction because everybody here open. 4, if Ransom was not paid, but the government simply placed a call, this is even worse. Why? Because it shows terrorists that the government will not attack them. The government will not risk confrontation. The government will talk instead of fight. The government will not punish them. The government only wants hostages back. This is basically free insurance. Free insurance for terrorists, for bandits, for kidnappers. They now know we can kidnap safely. They will just make phone calls and beg us to release them. They know we attack us. They know we go. 5, both options. Whether you pay ransom, you negotiate. They encourage more kidnapping. Whether they pay them all, or they simply call and beg them all, or they promise something off camera, all of them encourage more kidnapping. Now, powerless government, they do these type of things. No nation, I don't know, unless the nation is a disgraced nation. Look at the pattern. Church kidnapped, no arrest. Bandits contacted, hostages released. Another community kidnapped days later. Again, no arrest. This is not protection. You are not protecting anybody. This is not security. This is not the security of life and property, where it be the responsibility of the commander-in-chief of the army staff. This is not the responsibility we ask for. You were not voted to do this type of things. No, this is a cycle that is going to continue continuously. And yes, this cycle will soon reach every Nigerian family. I'm not saying you, every Nigerian family. Just give it time. This cycle. When government does not fight terrorism, it encourages it. They are monitoring the body languages of government at different levels. They see them. The way they behave. Their response. They watch them. If you carry person, put for somewhere, you go to monitor the news pass now. Now you go to monitor the news pass. They see everything. Sooner or later, every citizen becomes involved. Your relative, if you know be you, they say they don't kidnapper. Your neighbor, you hear say they don't kidnapper or they don't buy. Nothing go happen. Your church members or mosque member, they say he disappear. Your community, they say they don't attack him. Your state becomes unsafe. You cannot travel. You cannot sleep at night. This was how Somalia collapsed. This was how Mali collapsed. This was how northern Nigeria slowly entered what it is today. Over 12 good years. We are now watching the same thing moving into Nasarawa, Middle Belt, Niger, Kogi, Kwara, Ide Benue, Ide Plateau. Though they move slowly, they enter. What the second and next attacks prove? I said next attack because we don't see another one will say happen. The government has no deterrent. They don't stop this thing. The bandits feel stronger. The negotiation failed. The cycle has begun. More attacks will come. Nobody has been punished. Every family is now exposed. If you reward a criminal once, you have trained him to come back. If you negotiate with terrorists today, you will negotiate with them forever. If kidnappers see that government only wants hostages back, they will kidnap more people tomorrow. You go say you never reach your state, Okay. It was not in Kwara before. It started from somewhere. If you no stop am, e dey waka. They say na cows, they use the waka. No hear am? Cows. Manu, Nama, plenty of them they shoot. And they know they say for one place, they go soon reach everybody. Whether you dey abroad, you no get family for you, you no get relatives, you no get friends. What do you think? Drop up a comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.